out. Damn, I've got to take the poster off.
No, it's just us.
Julian.
It's fine.
Good start,
Hey,
Julian.
that's fine.
Great start, Julian. Great start to the evening. And I've got to tell everybody we're live. I'm going to find the YouTube channel.
We've done worse versions.
Yes.
Hello and welcome to New Music Mondays. It being Monday and there being new music to play. So we're here to do that.
Why can't I find my video? Why can't I find my video? Why is my video not there, Martin? Oh, well.
I don't know.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
How's South Africa? How was it
How is
today?
South Africa? It's a bit cooler, actually. We had a bit of dip in temperature, which is
How
quite
awful.
strange. I'm not used to it.
You're heading into autumn now, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
Or is it a bit early?
Actually, today is the first day of autumn. Did you know that?
I did not.
Today is the
Why?
first day of spring by you.
No. Come
Yes.
on. 1st of March? That
First
can't
of
be
March
right.
is the first day of spring.
Good
and the
Lord.
first day of autumn in South Africa.
Well, I suppose I should feel happy.
You don't sound very happy about it.
I don't know. I
Martin.
wasn't expecting it. I mean, I should have prepared myself.
Yes, you should have. You should have prepared yourself. Why didn't
Well,
you prepare
in
yourself
that
is
case,
what I want
welcome
know.
to spring, everybody. And welcome to autumn if it's not spring. I don't know,
Welcome to autumn.
topsy-turvy world.
Yeah, and I'm busy with the studio. We are about 60% of the way through the build. I can even show you a picture if you want. No, I
Awesome.
don't show you a picture. It's boring.
I'm going to be looking for a new studio. Maybe I'll move in.
Move in. Should I show you what the studio looks like?
Yeah.
Let me quickly download this and I'll quickly show you what the studio looks like. Here we go. Where's the picture? And I can do this. And I can go to desktop. And where's it? Don't know what I've done with it now. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'll show you what the studio looks like. We are about 60% of the way through. We are building our green screen studio in Johannesburg, which will be used for live performances as well. It's 5.5 meters by 4.5 meters, so it's a nice size. Should fit a whole band in there. Should be quite fun.
Awesome.
And that's currently in build.
That's the
So, yeah,
outside
I'm
of it,
quite
presumably.
excited. That's-
Either that or the green screen is already working really well.
No, man, we haven't built it yet. We're still building. Building the walls, Martin.
Okay. I've got 120 days left, Jules.
120 days.
120 days.
Oh, it's not good, Martin. That makes me feel depressed, that.
Not yet. It's going to get. Oh, cheers. We've got lots we can do. I mean, there's so many. You must have seen these on YouTube saying make an EP in 90 days or make your album
Yes,
in
I
3
did.
months or
I did.
whatever. So there's
I
loads of
did.
time. We could do
Loads of
loads of
time.
stuff.
Do loads of stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Loads
our
of
show
it.
going. And keep our show going, which is what we like to do.
Well, that won't be a problem. I'll do that from anywhere. Do it from a shed. I don't care.
From a
give me internet and I'm with you.
Make sure we're live. Hang on one second. I've been having issues with YouTube.
We're
today.
live. I'm here. Hello, live. These guys are live. Look, I can see them. Can you see all yourselves along the bottom? I can see all of you.
I can see everybody.
Yay,
Hyde Away's there.
everyone's
The whole
waving.
of Eurodog's there. Matt's there.
Yay.
Everybody's there. I'm just making sure we are live on the YouTubes on my phone. Yes, we are. Okay, cool. I'm just checking. Double checking it.
Occasionally, I feel bad about the fact that you kind of don't launch into a show in a very professional. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the show. This is New Music Mondays. We're going to do this, 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 and this, and it's kind of how they would do it on TV. And then I saw some of the clips from the Golden Globes last night, and that was a car crash anyway. So I thought, well,
I haven't watched any of it.
It's,
Only
they,
thing I
they've
know is
got
that
they've
one of our
got
chicks won a
latency
lot.
and lag and muted people. Yeah, that was,
No. They should have hired us. We could have done the show for them. Come on.
We didn't know-
We'll
we
do
didn't
the
know
Golden
that,
Globes for
yeah.
you.
yeah. Next
But
year,
anyway.
they're looking for
next year.
hosts.
Should
Which
we
one
get
of us
onto
is
some
Tina
music?
Fey and which one of us is Amy Poehler?
I'll be Tina. You can be Amy.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, there we got it. Or will we just be Martin and Jules with WTF Awards?
Yeah, we'll do that. Awesome
We'll
idea.
do the WTF Awards.
The
I think so.
WTF
And we
Awards.
are doing our show this Thursday. Yay!
We'll do it this
I got new
Thursday, yeah.
songs. I got new songs to play. Found lots of new bands. I'm very excited.
New songs, old songs, whatever you
New
want.
songs, old songs, whatever excuse my language. What WTF you want to
TF
hear, we will play it.
Yeah, want.
Okay, let's get some
Yeah.
bands on. Should we do that?
Good plan.
Okay.
Good plan.
Let me get my little thing. Year of Dogs.
Hello.
Gentlemen,
Hello. Greetings.
greetings.
Good evening, good
Year of
evening,
Dogs.
good evening, good evening.
Who's that?
Whoa.
That is an actual dog.
She's the full London.
Oh, check it in. Is he real?
It's our band mascot.
No mascot.
No, he's not real.
That is from
Hey, I've got to see it. I can't see it properly. He is real. He is real. I thought you had one of those hand puppets. You were putting like moving the mouth and talking. I was like, now that is the mascot.
I was like,
quite impressed with
Realistic,
that.
man.
doing a really good job of it as well.
He's so still. He's just like standing there staring at me. He's like, Nick, feed me. Nick, feed me. Feed me,
Did
Nick.
you feed her?
No, not yet.
Yeah, she hasn't been fed. That's why.
That's
Yeah.
why.
We have more important things afterwards.
Absolutely
Okay?
Afterwards. How you guys doing? I haven't seen you in a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not
well.
so bad. Doing well.
Yeah.
Been a while.
Keeping well, making music,
Good.
trying to get some
Like
shows
it.
coming. So we just got into
Hey,
lockdown level
we've
1,
got
so
into
hopefully
lockdown
there'll be
1.
some gigs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gigs coming.
We spoke about that. Yeah.
Down into
Gigs
lockdown 1.
coming. I'm looking forward to
Fantastic.
that. Looking
Yeah.
forward to that.
Yo,
Let's chat about
fantastic.
Jade. Brand new song out Friday. Tell us a little bit about the track, guys. We're really excited because we've got a very exciting
What,
video to
what was
play.
the track about, bro? Hey.
What's it about, Phil?
It's
Tell us all about it, Phil.
it's about it actually. Yeah, we wrote it quite a long time ago at the beginning of
2019.
last year.
No.
It was the beginning of last year.
Dog
End of
really
end of
looks like a puppy,
2019.
like a puppet. It really does. I'm just waiting for it.
She's that obedient. She's basically a puppet.
Basically.
Yeah. But the song is a Tinder tale of Tinder love gone wrong. You know, us millennials trying to find love on the internet. And it kind of started, I guess, with the lyrics like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just became kind of a silly song of Tinder love going wrong.
Yeah.
And Timber adding some very sexy licks over it.
Oh, very
I don't know if you
sexy
heard the
licks.
guitar playing.
And
It's
the
so
groove,
nice.
Everything about it, but the bass, the guitar, the drums,
Sexy
everything
licks.
about it is just sex. Sex.
Well, it's a little bit
Well,
sad
this
because
case, no
the
sex.
Tinder did not end in that.
Did you find the girl on Tinder, by the way? Did
That
she
doesn't
come
that
through?
doesn't sound like a Tinder date that went wrong, Jules. That sounds like
Yeah, there was no sex. It didn't work out.
Her name wasn't Jade.
No.
Oh, that's why you got it wrong.
good start.
Oh my god. But yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah, that's the song, and yeah, it came out Friday, and yeah, good
Oh,
reception
we're
so
excited.
far. Pretty stoked.
Yeah.
And I got to come down to Cape Town and film it. So
Yeah, that
I'm
was
really excited.
really. That
'Cause
was
you guys,
well
haven't even,
deserved.
you guys haven't even seen this video yet.
No, we haven't.
Dylan's actually
No.
seen it a little bit more than you guys have. So he's had a bit of a taster, as we'd like
Oh.
to
Hey,
Hey.
Dylan, know something we don't.
This is what you get for being early.
yeah,
This is
got
what
to
happens
when
show up early. You get all the bonuses.
Yeah.
Exactly, you know, early bird, early bird.
And he gets Jade.
Which means
All right,
you
guys.
don't.
I mean,
Well, let's
it's
take a
it's
look.
funny.
Yeah, carry on.
Hey?
No,
No,
you
it's
can
just
go.
funny. It's funny because my relationship did start on Tinder, so I like to think again. You know, like I was lucky. I was the I won that one. But
And Alex is just smiling through all of this. He's just chilling there, just
He
smiling.
I have never used Tinder in my life. I did it the old school way. It works. It
Never
works.
installed Tinder, never mind used it. I have no idea what the software looks like. Then again, I'm a lot older than you guys, so
You're
I
not
don't
missing
think-
out, dude.
we can hook you up.
No, it's cool. I'm satisfied. Thanks for
Yeah.
taking it.
Swipe right.
I don't think my
That's all
wife
you
would be
need to
too
do.
happy if I was like Tinder, here I come.
It's only for research. I was talking to a band and I
Oh, it's
needed to check it out.
The song's all about Tinder. I had to make sure what it's all about. All right, guys. Well, let's check it out. Here it is for a first
Sick.
play ever, and it'll be going live on the DiscovrTV channel straight after the show. So we'll be able to share it across the world. I'm very excited. Here we go. Check it out. Here is Jade on DiscovrTV.
So,
She said she likes me, but I don't think it's true. I saw him in her eyes, sad, green, and confused. Still got to kiss her twice, but but she asked me to move into the parking lot and out of public view.
So, where'd you get that ring then, eh?
Ah, it's just an old friend.
And you got any plans this weekend, or? Oh, you're out of town again. Fuck.
She fills my ears with sweet words, oh honey pie. But all the things unsaid keep racing through my mind. What if she's ready and I'm just unaware? Some things you can't unsee. Maybe I'm just scared.
So, where'd you get that ring then, eh? Ah, it's just an old friend's. And you got any plans this weekend? Ah, you're out of town again. Fuck.
Year of Dogs. It's there. We go. And a big shout out to Penny Lane Studios for hosting us on the day. Love it, guys. I enjoyed it.
Sick.
Discover TV live.
Discover TV Live.
Nice.
Epic.
Yo, that was sick.
Really
Oh, that
nice.
was so rad.
movie, man.
You guys
Yeah.
happy?
That's-
Are you guys happy with the video?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
man.
like
Oh,
the
it's
first
amazing.
live performance I've seen in probably 10 months.
Yeah, I love Alex singing there. It was so
Yo,
good.
that shot of Alex just going.
Yeah.
That was great. That was cool.
It's
Had a
ever,
good
you all
chuckle.
look so happy. It's very. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't. I just think it's unusual. You see, like a band in a video, just like going, "We actually really like this."
I think Year of Dogs are the happiest band I've ever met.
It's
That's
often
part of
very
the brand.
serious. It's like I'm singing my song. It's very important. You should listen to the words. You guys, this is great. I'm loving it. This is amazing.
Love you.
I mean, it's smiling.
I love what you're doing, you know?
Hide his emotions there from getting denied in the song, so he's kind of putting it out there. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like my face looked a bit stressed at some points. The sound, my vocal pedal was just going haywire in my ears in some points.
I
At some
remember that.
points,
I
my eyes
remember
are
that.
like,
Guys, we're absolutely loving it, and we're actually loving Year of Dogs at the moment. We're so glad we found you guys. What's up for after Jade? Where are we going after this?
where are we going, Alex?
Ooh, well, I think that's for us to know and you to find out.
Oh.
No, I'm joking. We are actually we are planning on releasing around 8 singles, I think, by the end of the year. So we're currently
They're putting a King's Parade, Martin.
Yeah, good.
That's the
good.
plan.
We need content, so it's fine. Come back.
Yeah.
We'll be back in
What are we going to do
time,
next
don't
week?
worry.
Let's have Year of Dogs back on again.
Let's do it.
I think
So yeah, I mean, that's
carry on.
that's kind of our trajectory at the moment. Is we're just taking it single by single. You know, kind of experimenting with our music as well, kind of seeing what people are reacting to and what they're not. So yeah, I mean, at the moment, it's just a very fun experimental phase that we're going through, writing a lot of music and kind of trying to, I guess, like cull what we think is like really good and kind of figure out what the genre is going to be in terms of where we head in the foreseeable future.
Well, we're loving it. We love it. We want more
Thank you.
every single month. We want you back
Oh,
on the show. On the
it's
first
coming.
every month with a
Yeah.
brand new
It's
single.
coming. Yeah.
Well, like, because we
I
had
hope
you
you
guys
like
on at the beginning.
saxophone.
Did we have you guys on at the beginning of the year? Didn't we? About 5 or 6 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah.
This is how it works, right? You came on, show the song. Joel said, "I'll shoot your next thing when I'm down in Cape Town." Then you come back and we show that. So this is the rotation's going to happen now, obviously.
Yeah.
Epic. We down.
Yeah. So when you're coming back, Julian?
I want to come
Can you do 3 or 4 weeks?
Yeah, sure. But this time, can we shoot the next video on a beach?
That'll be epic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's
Yes. Let's
do that.
Nordic Beach.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do
Nordic
it.
or
What's that
Bays.
one in Dexter and Dudnon? There's a nude beach, isn't
Sandy
there?
Bay.
Sandy Bay.
Let's go shoot her
Yes.
in Sandy Bay. Come on, let's do that. That'll be fun. You're a
nude beach.
on a nudist beach.
Try reference
What's the
some
next
chili
song called?
peppers.
What's the next song called?
It's called You Got Me.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You got me, baby.
Is it too soon? So the track after that is going to be called Moon Love, and I'm thinking Sandy Bay with all the naked bums would be appropriate.
Yeah, the Moon
right?
Love.
Oh my
Moon
god.
Love. Okay, so so we're doing Moon Love instead. Okay,
You wanna watch-
so Sandy
I
Bay.
tell you what, you want to watch out for Julian though. He's done one video with you, and he already wants to get you naked. That's pretty. It's a fast moving. I don't know.
Have dog collars on.
Just wait, where is it?
Oh my god.
Martin gets the chair of the night.
Take your shirt off.
Take the shirt off, Martin. Take the shirt off.
Damn.
Guys, thank you so much for coming to join us. We can sit and talk all night, but we've got other guests to get to as well.
Awesome.
Martin's been putting it along the bottom. Year of Dogs on all social media. Can't wait to hear more, guys. And the video will be live tonight. I'll be uploading it straight after the show. So I'll be sharing with you guys straight as soon as it's up.
Awesome, man. Thanks so
Thanks a
much.
lot,
Yeah.
guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
thank
See you
you.
guys. Take care.
See you in a month.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Splendid stuff. Love that.
Love that,
Like the
man.
dance
They're
moves
so
as well.
cool, man. Yeah, they're just like it's.
I think I
they're
could
so
handle
infectious
some
when
of
you film
those.
them. Yeah, when you film them, it's so infectious. You can't just help but move around with the camera and just get so excited. It's really cool. I had a lot of fun doing that. I must be honest.
Where was that shot, Jules?
Absolutely. At Penny Lane Studios in Cape Town.
Nice.
Yes, very
Well done,
nice.
Penny Lane Studios.
Very nice. Trying to find my next video. Oh, there we go. See,
They
I've gotta get
named
everything ready now
after.
'cause-
They taken their name from the music, Penny Lane, the song, the music.
Oh,
Penny
that's
Lane.
isn't that, that's a Beatles song, isn't it?
Yeah, is that where they got it from, or are they actually on a place called
No
Penny Lane?
idea. No idea. We'll have to ask the guys the next time we see them. I haven't got a clue. I just know it's called Penny Lane.
Cool.
Okay.
Why not?
That's nice and easy.
I just wondered if it was like, we can't call it Abbey Road. We could call it Penny Lane. I like that. Or Strawberry
like it.
Fields, but Penny Lane. I like it. Penny Lane works. But maybe that's
Penny
just
Lane
their
works.
address.
Maybe it is. I can't remember. I just remember I followed it on Waze. Get here via Waze, and it took me there, and then I was there. And
Okay.
we filmed it, and it was great fun. I really enjoyed filming them, and as I said, I definitely want to film them again when I'm down in Cape Town. If you are a band in Cape Town, hit us up because I do try and come down to Cape Town at least once or twice, once every 2 months. So yeah, I'm always looking for bands to record in Cape Town. So hit me up when I get to Cape Town, and I can come and shoot some bands down in Cape Town. Now we're staying in South Africa. I know Hyde Away are there, but we did say we were going to keep the 2 UK bands for afterwards because you told me they're only coming on at past, Martin.
They're early. Look, they're
Time.
keen.
They look
Can't-
good. They're
it's
keen.
fine.
We like them. Hyde Away.
Don't listen
Yo,
to him.
check.
We're
They're getting all
pleased you're
excited
here,
in the
but
background.
Are you all right to
They-
wait, guys?
We've had them on before. That's that band that had that really cool indie track that I said should be on Glastonbury, isn't it?
Yeah.
With that massive, yes, I remember. I'm so excited because I did listen to the track earlier and I love it. But an old friend of ours is back on. They've been on before, but this is Matt in a very different disguise. So let's get him on. Good evening, Matt.
Hello, Matt.
Matt,
I think there we go.
There you
I'm
go.
on. How you
Well,
guys
let's
doing?
do this. See, Matt's like that. Let's do this, and we can bring him in there because we
Am I
like to
center?
make things like
There we go.
Matt's my camera a little bit, so we can
It's a
all
Matt
be nice
sandwich.
and cozy.
Yeah,
It's a Matt sandwich.
I'm in the middle.
Martin's
Good
on
place
the
to
track.
be.
Martin gets another one. Martin gets another one. I love pushing buttons. Any excuse for me to push buttons. How you doing, Matt?
Well, thank you. How are you doing, Julian? How are you, Martin?
Can't complain. Now, this is the first time we've had you on, and you're new guys. Although,
Yeah.
there is a new single coming out for Club of Suns, and I'm waiting for this video. When is it dropping?
So the 1st of April.
Can we book you now? What date's that?
Yeah,
Can we
yeah.
book you guys now? What day is the 1st of April? I don't have my
It's
phone on me.
it's a Thursday, but it's the
Can we have
Thursday
the-
before a long weekend, so we could jump on your Monday show after that.
Done.
We're on.
Club of Suns. Nova.
Damn, yeah. Nova, yeah, we're really excited about Nova.
Yeah, so I've seen some of the photos from the video shoot, and it looks epic. But
It is
let's
epic,
not talk
yeah.
about. We'll talk about Club of Suns later. Right.
All right. We'll get
Brand
back to it.
new Mourning, and I love the way you spelt Mourning. So tell
Yeah.
me about the solo project, Brand New Mourning.
Brand new morning. I'm like a perpetual writer, and lockdown, I got really intimate with my guitar again. So I was writing quite a lot of music, and my collaborator friend, we kind of started exchanging music files and writing together. And Brand New Morning, I was like, let's just make a project and record stuff and put it out there. So that's how Brand New Morning was formed during the lockdown. It's a lockdown baby project.
I love it. It's got a very different sound compared to obviously to Club of Suns as well, which I think kind of
Yeah.
makes it nice and unique in its own way. It's not, you haven't like kind of followed on the sound of what's happening there. It's got a little bit more of a electronic vibe to it as well, I think, which is quite nice. A bit more like
Yeah,
kind
we
of,
we play a bit, you know.
yeah,
It's freedom
fun.
of expression, and it's about collaborating. So like I like to just play when I collaborate with people.
So Isolation, Please, obviously has all these lockdown innuendos in it.
Yeah.
Tell us about the track.
Yeah, say more, Matt. Don't leave us hanging. Yeah, so Isolation, Please. I think like a lot of people, I think for me, like Isolation was quite healing. I'm naturally quite a shy, hermity type of person. And so to be locked away and I was actually recovering from an operation. So I had the opportunity to like heal physically, mentally, and emotionally. But I know that there's like a lot of, here's the dampener after such a good intro to your show. I'm like the downer, but I think a lot of people are struggling as well. And there's a lot of like political tension and stuff. So like,
absolutely.
I try to keep it light, even though it's heavy content. So it is a bit tongue in cheek. It's a bit sarcastic. Like I'm really dramatic, but I'm just playing a character, you know?
But it's cool. I mean, I love the track. And when I first saw it, I think I messaged you straight away on Facebook. I said, please, you got to get on the show because I'm really enjoying this song. And
Yeah,
it's just,
yeah, thanks.
It's a great It's very much a sound that I'm very much into. So for me, it was like kind of like a no-brainer. And I think I sent it to Martin this morning to have a listen to as well. Yeah, and it's like, it's really, really cool. I'm enjoying it. Martin,
Yeah, I've been surprised that
great
people have
track.
enjoyed it so much, and I really appreciate that you guys are enjoying it and for the feedback. Because yeah, like I said, we're playing, and I'm
You're
having fun with it.
You know what? That's
Yeah.
what's important. Let's check it out, guys, because everybody's like wondering, okay, let's hear this song. And here we go. Isolation, Please. Take a listen.
Not getting sound through, Jules.
Hang on, Martin says we're not getting sound through. Is that correct, Martin?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, hold on. Let's try this again. I don't know what I've done wrong then. Let me stop sharing. Let's start it again. Why is the sound not coming through? That's bizarre. Hang on, Matt. We're going to fix this now. At least Martin picked it up.
As beautiful as the video looks, I think we deserve to hear the sound as well.
Am I being a bit too hasty there? Let's try this one more time. Martin will check for us to make doubly sure we're getting sound again. And let's do this. Here we go. Isolation, please. We apologize for no sound.
Sorted.
Here we go.
Me and the world got nothing to prove, but we've got it all. Got it all to lose, and I'm wondering why you don't feel the same way as I do. Running away from all the voices in my brain, telling me things like you're better off living in a world that doesn't know your name. Why don't you keep your promises? Just keep them to yourself. And I'll be running towards that, running towards that. What's left? Don't know if I'm right. All I know is we caught up, divided, confused by some holy fight. Doesn't really matter if you think I'm right or wrong. Doesn't really matter. I'll be running towards that, running towards that.
Isolation, please. Brand new Mourning on New Music Mondays. Discover TV. I'm loving
Marvelous.
it. I really, really
How
enjoy this.
long did you have to spend in the water
several hours. It was pretty damn cold. That's why I'm wearing a jersey. Not that hot.
Well, I have to say, Matt, I'm
you
a
can't
massive
keep the
fan.
water hot that long enough. Good
Nah.
stuff. Great stuff.
I really
Yeah,
like
it was
it.
an
It's got
ice
a little bit of a
bath.
placebo feel to it as well. It's just a great track.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah,
So
I
is
think
this likely to be a long-term project, or was it kind of how do you see this developing? Brand new Mourning.
yeah, I think that like all the B-sides maybe that I write that isn't going to make the cut for Club of Suns will probably end up being brand new Mourning music, and I write a lot, so it might be endless.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's a great track, and you definitely have that songwriting talent. There's no doubt about it. I mean, the Club of Sun stuff I've heard before, and that we've had on the show as well. Excuse me, is absolutely brilliant. But I love the vibe of that, and I have to say, please don't let Brand New Mourning die. There's
No, I
definitely
won't.
something
Yeah.
there, and
Thank you.
it's an incredible. It's a great sound and something that I can definitely get into. There's no doubt about it.
Okay. I hope I don't shock you too much, but we like aiming to switch things up with each new track that comes out. So
But that's
I hope
cool.
to keep you as a fan.
No, listen, man, you know what?
I like that they're putting the risk on the table. Like I hope because the next one you might hate it. I don't know. Sorry.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'll probably like it because
I might
you're
even
trying
hate
something
it.
different. You know what? Doesn't matter. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. And I think that's the most important thing. And as you said, you're having fun writing this.
And you got to bet on yourself, haven't you? Got to bet on yourself first. Kind of go like this. I'm putting this out. I've got to bet on myself because I like it. It's good. I've done it. It works. And then you have to let it go and see what the world thinks. But you got to bet on yourself first, I think.
And the production is brilliant
Well,
as well. I really like the sound.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought it was a bit sketchy because I mean it's me in my study with a microphone sending files to a guy in his study, playing with the keyboard and making samples and drum sounds and stuff.
And it worked.
So
It worked.
if it's working, yeah.
Keep going. If it's working, don't fuck with it. Don't fuck
Yeah,
with it. Just do
no,
it. Just do it. We like it.
Yeah.
And we can't wait. So first of
Thanks so
April,
much.
we've got new Club of
Appreciate
Suns
it.
coming out. So we're gonna have that on the show. I'm looking forward to that. Everybody's talking about the video. I've seen a lot of posts about the video as well. So I'm looking forward to hearing the track and seeing the video. We're very excited.
Well, I might send you a sneak peek if you'd like.
Oh yes, please. We'd love
How about
it.
that?
Please, Matt.
All right.
Look very forward to
Just to build that hype a bit more.
Yes, please. And we'll build the hype here on the show as well. Thanks so much for joining with us,
Awesome.
Matt.
Thanks
And
so much,
check out
guys.
Brand New Mourning. Martin's very on the ball with the social media posting at the below here. Brand New Mourning, Isolation Please by Brand New Mourning. Check it out on social media. Matt, thanks for joining us on the show. We'll see you soon.
Cheers,
Really
Matt.
appreciate it, guys. Keep well. Keep doing what you're
Cheers,
doing.
man.
My hand. There it is.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
My mom's saying hello. She can't post messages on YouTube for some reason. A couple of people have told me they're unable to. But loving the show. He's amazing, she says. She loves
I don't know
Matt.
if it
She
gets.
says
I
he's
don't know
amazing.
why it would get blocked off. It does sometimes work and sometimes doesn't. I don't know why you can't comment sometimes.
Technology, it's one of these
I haven't
things.
tried myself recently, so I
Let's
don't
go
know.
back to that view, then you'll have to see me so closely, Martin. I
Oh,
prefer being
thanks.
far away.
I always feel I look really blurry when that happens. That's what worries me.
Hang on, I've got to get this next video.
No,
Let me get the next video up quickly before we get there, so I don't have to cut and paste and everything while we're doing the middle of the interview, because that's just rude. There we go. There we go. Righty ho. Everyone's quite quiet tonight. It feels like it's a very chilled Monday.
Little bit.
Is
bit.
it?
It's been low, maybe lower energy. We'll sort
How's
that out in a
lockdown
minute.
treating you guys there?
I don't think we're just bored, aren't we?
Still waiting for it to come out of
I think what seems to be certainly over the weekend what seemed to be happening was we had pretty good weather over the weekend considering it was the end of February. It was sort of warm, it was sunny, and we've had these announcements saying that they're kind of lifting restrictions, but not for weeks from now. But the nature of certainly British people, maybe humans generally, was to go, oh, that means we can do what we want now, doesn't it? So apparently the local parks were like rammed with people this weekend. Yeah.
And that's my big fear in South Africa. They've pushed us down to lockdown level 1, which is essentially you can just see everybody in South Africa going, well, then let's party.
That's it.
It's like everyone's like, what masks? Who gives a damn about coronavirus? We're just going to party like it's 1999. And that's my biggest fear is that, you know, it's like now bottle stores are open back to normal. We've got curfew 12 o'clock now, midnight. And it's just, I can see us in a month's time. I'm going to be saying to you, and Martin, we're heading back into level 3.
Into it. I guess there's a sort of a bit of an optimism here because of the vaccines are working and the case numbers are dropping and that's sort of happening. And there's this sort of planned out, which is over a period of months. But already they've been to say kind of you can see the reporting saying please stay being sensible for now because that's the only way out. Because if we kind of break it now, then we won't get to June. And then the converse of that is apparently holiday bookings have shot through the roof because people are planning their holidays for July, etc.
I read 127,000 concert tickets have been sold for 2021 in the UK alone.
This amazes me as well. It's kind of, I think it's, I mean, I understand why everyone wants to do it and fingers crossed everything will be fine. But everything up to, I mean, The Great Escape, which was in Brighton in May, they just cancelled that because we're not out of lockdown before that. But when you look at events that are planned for sort of period of July and August, they're selling tickets. They're out there just going like get these tickets.
127,000, Martin.
I mean, that's one gig though, isn't it? Basically, I mean, what's Glastonbury?
That's Glastonbury. Although Glastonbury is cancelled for this year.
Glastonbury not happening, and that would have been around about that period of the sort of opening up. But yeah, it's fingers crossed. It is all right. But I feel like if it was me, I'd be slightly cautious about spending lots of money on stuff happening at the sort of end of June, beginning of July. Like I still don't know. But into summer, and I think we know that case counts will drop and the pressure is getting better, and
like you say, you guys have got
the vaccines seem to be working. So fingers crossed. It is all right. I don't want to be a cynic or a pessimist either, but you kind of want to go. Is it we can't just snap our? I was watching Avengers yesterday. We can't just snap our fingers and get out of this, unfortunately.
Yeah, like I think we've only had like 6,000 or 8,000 vaccines arrive in the country. Something I don't even know how many it is, but we've only just started to do our frontline workers. So I mean, for me, getting a vaccine probably June, July if I'm lucky, and I'm over 50, so I would be one of that first group.
This month. I think they've done 20 million people in. They've done 20 million people in the UK already.
Wow. I'll be lucky if I'm July, August, and plus also having lung problems. I'm hopefully going to be one of the first in the second or third batch, but it's like I'm far away. But anyway, enough of coronavirus.
Let's cheer up, shall we? It was like
cheer up.
Connor and Max are going, what have we let ourselves in for? I thought this was a music show, not a
political satire show. All right, let's get some guests on. Here we go.
I hope you're geared up for this, boys. We're going to ask you what you think
about coronavirus.
How are we going?
Hide away. Don't hide away.
Don't hide away. So, guys, how are we going to fix this pandemic? Over to you.
Well, a good start is probably listening to our tracks. Keep you nice and motivated.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Spot on.
You guys get the special button.
Nice one. Well done, boys. How are you doing, guys?
Yeah, we're not too bad. How about yourself?
Yeah.
All the better for seeing you, as they say.
Oh, stop it.
Very excited to hear there's a new Hyde Away track. It was definitely in my top 20 tracks of last year, and I really, really enjoy it. So I'm glad to see
with the Sharks. Did we put in? Was in with the Sharks in our top 20? I think it hit though, didn't it? Yeah, I think so.
No, it did. Yeah, it did. Definitely. I remember that track vividly. I remember the whole vibe of it. It was just like I remember saying, "This should be on a concert stage at a festival."
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
South Africa, just let us know and we'll pop over. Like when all the
excellent. Well, we're back in level 1, so we're starting to have gigs going.
The way things are going, we're going to charter a plane, boys. I think we've got so many bands we need to get. Over.
I think we're gonna, but I have to get an airline sponsor and just get them to bring over all the bands, and we'll just have a big DiscovrTV festival in Cape Town.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
On a beach, on that nudist beach in Sandy Bay.
Or even better.
With Year of Dogs.
Yeah.
See what that you guys keep thinking. He says this to you, and you keep thinking, "Oh yeah, naked people on the beach." It's you. He wants to get naked. That's the problem.
Not like that.
Yeah.
It's like- You really, that's how it works. Like everybody has to be naked. It's not. You don't just get there, go there, and have a look.
We have our guitars there, though,
Yeah,
so-
Oh, right. Sorry.
It's all just fun. It's all in the name of fun, gentlemen. But anyway, yeah. So it is my dream to have a Discover TV festival, and I know it's something that we've always spoken about, hopefully making happen, and it's definitely something we'd like to do. One in the UK, one in South Africa, and get some South African bands to play with UK bands there, and get some UK bands to play with South African bands here. And that's kind of a dream that I have for 2022, and I'm determined to make it happen one way or another if I can. So yeah, it'd be great to have you guys out in South Africa. But let's talk more about the brand new single, which I'm very excited about, Hurt. Tell us more.
Yes. So Hurt is a song. I'm just going to go roughly what it's about. So I wrote it like in the perspective that you're trying to show someone that you like them, and you kind of, you can see that they're not happy in the place that they are, in the situation, whatever it may be. Most people relate it to a relationship because, we're teenage boys playing music. What else are we supposed to relate it to? But yeah, so it's about, exactly. It's about just trying to show them that, it's going to be tough, but at the end of it, it will be worth it. This is going to hurt, but you just got to hold out. Yeah.
You've got to rip off the plaster, right?
Yeah, and that's what the solo is. It's just like an expression of like, God. Go for it.
Well, I love it. Should we take a listen, guys? I think let's take a listen. Here we go. This is Hurt by Hyde Away. Enjoy.
Take another step in the wrong direction, I'll have to turn you around. When you look in the water, do you see your reflection? Are you happy with what you've found? I can see that you're not that happy with the situation with your man. If you just take a chance on me to make you happy, it's my plan. This is going to hurt, I have no doubt, but if you stand by me, we'll make it out. We were talking through things that are wrong. We will break through
Every time I expect a big drum fill at the end, it never happens. Never happens.
That's only when
you
get that.
Always waiting for it. Never happens. I love it.
You,
the good news for everyone is I remembered to mute my microphone, otherwise you'd have been hearing me yet again ruining your track by singing over it, as I've done twice on the big sound machine over the last couple of weeks.
How old are you guys again?
I'm now 20, sadly. But when it was written, how old were you when you wrote that?
It's about
16, 17?
Yeah, 16, 17.
I think I first heard that track 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's a
passion,
really
isn't it? Yeah. Passion is timeless.
Yeah. No, but I mean, God, it was so good to hear it because it's. I mean, the saying I heard it because we did a live version in the studio here, didn't we, at the Cream Room?
Yeah,
under a form of visage. But the song is. I mean, it's still the same song clearly, but it's developed massively since the version I heard. I mean, synths for a start.
Yeah, I'm a lot better at playing my instrument. That's for certain.
Yeah.
Guys, it's brilliant. I think it's massive. It's brilliant. It's got everything you want in a great song. You know, again,
Matt was still Matt was
on a concert stage.
Matt was sticking around in the background, by the way. I think he's gone. He may have gone now, but he was listening in. He's said on the chat. I don't know if you saw it, guys, but he said that chorus, Hyde Away. That chorus, he said.
You, Matt.
Chorus is massive. No, it is, and it's a brilliant track. And again, you guys just blow us away, and it's just incredible to see young men of your talent making music the way you're making it, because it just sounds like you've been doing it for so long. And I think that's the thing that still blows me away. It sounds like you've been doing this for 20 years.
Yeah. I mean, we want to do it for another 20 if we can. So
maybe more.
Minimum.
Yeah,
minimum.
Keep
so you guys, are you guys?
I have no doubt about it.
We were talking about. Obviously, you heard us talking about the summer festivals and things, because you guys are a big festival act. You've done a few already, racked up a few. What's the situation as far as you know? Are people starting taking bookings? Have you started putting things in the diary?
I don't know. It's a little bit weird because the festivals have kind of started coming back. So it's kind of caught us off guard. I mean, with a lot of festivals, you got to hit them quite early and get in quite early. So I think it's definitely a thing for next year. I think this year it just crept up, and we didn't really expect any festivals to be honest.
I guess a lot of them will be looking to reinstate acts that they had booked in for last year. I guess, but that would be the obvious thing to do, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
we've pretty much got a band now. We need to actually play together because of lockdown. We haven't actually played.
Of course, yeah. Oh, you've got a new member now, haven't you? Got a new bass player?
Yeah, that is correct indeed. Lovely Nathan, our BFG.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Makes us
yeah.
BFG.
BFG stand for I'm old.
Giant.
Big friendly giant.
Big friendly giant.
Okay.
He's like
a movie. Isn't it a movie?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay, I remember now. I love it. I think it's absolutely brilliant, and I'm a big Hyde Away fan. And can't wait to hear more tracks, and I can't wait to see you guys live, because I just think it's your sound is explosive and it needs to be big.
Yeah,
loud.
don't worry.
So put on your headphones and listen to Hyde Away louder.
But it is, as we said as well, stick on your. It is that, but those choruses, they are sing along as well. They deserve a crowd. You're going to get that. You're going to get that coming back at you when you're on stage. Whenever you get that chance to do it, you're definitely going to get that coming back at you. It's going to be cool. Massive.
Thanks,
awesome,
guys. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks so much.
Hyde Away out on social media, Hyde Away Official, as Martin has so promptly put at the bottom of the screen.
I thought you were going to say expertly, and you would have been right.
Expertly, promptly, all those good things. I'm lazy.
What's the best?
Martin
What's the best thing about Martin? He's very punctual.
No, very efficient, Martin. I'm going for efficient,
thank
not
you.
punctual. Efficient. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us on New Music Mondays. Great to see you again. Can't wait to hear some more music.
Come back. Don't forget to. I mean, you haven't.
We will.
You haven't been forgetting, but don't forget. Keep in touch. Let us know what you're up to.
Stay in touch.
We'll do.
Hyde Away. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Bye.
Yep. I was literally about to hit the. It was about to hit the chorus, and I was about to go for it big time, and I realised my mic was still live, and I fortunately killed it just as I was about to go. Oh.
Well, yeah. The nice thing is now I don't have to worry about muting on the screen, because on my roadcast I just go. There we go.
Oh, that's fine.
There we go.
Sorted.
So I kind of like that now on the Roadcaster because I can just push buttons.
I did, I did the Big Sound Machine, which we're going to do this Thursday together, aren't we? We're back with our WTF show this Thursday.
WTF this Thursday.
I've been playing Hurt on the show, and the previous, like last week, I think I managed to not kill it last week. The week before, I managed to get the sound because I started the show with it, and I hadn't fixed the sound, so it wasn't stereo. It was a bit kind of wonky. So I played it again at the end of the show to make up for it, and sang over the chorus because I forgot to kill my mic again. So. Just saying, I like the track. That's all I'm saying. I like it.
Martin likes it. He's going to sing along this Thursday again because we'll have to play it again then because Martin's going to play it loud and he wants to sing along.
And I will probably, well, even if I don't want to, I'll probably forget and not kill the mic again anyway. So it's going to happen.
I can mute you from the side, Martin. But we'll get our start of the show right this week.
The problem, Jill, is you can also unmute me from your side.
Yes, I can. See, you can't unmute me because I can mute myself and you can't do anything.
No, true.
There you go. I was playing. Anyway, so let's get our final guest on for the
I
evening.
probably could do that this end as well.
Yeah, you see, it's much easier just to control it on your desk than it is to control it on the screen. Because I forget on the screen as well, and it's so easy to forget.
Yeah.
Should we get another guest on? Should we do that?
Good plan.
Let's do it. Here we go. Ching. Good evening.
Howdy, Ben.
Hello. How you doing?
Hey.
Let's get
very
up close
well.
and personal.
I just made it.
Just made it. You've been there. We've seen you there. You've been there for a couple of minutes.
A couple of minutes, yeah. Cutting it fine.
Welcome to the show, Ben.
Just briefly, I want to say the boys from Hyde Away have said, I want to hear you sing it. I don't think you do. But
no, you don't want to
you might think that now. Anyway. Ben, good to see you, fella. How are you?
And you? Yeah, good. Not too bad. It's been a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were here at the studio at the Cream Room about a year or so ago, I think. We had a bit of a. Well, we did two things, didn't we? We went through your the Ben Drake Collective album, which had come out. So we did our Big Sound Machine podcast where we go through when we were going through the album. So that was a nice chat. And then we remember those days when more than two of us could gather in one place at a time. We had four of us, I think, just chatting round a table talking about.
No, I can't remember. I can't remember what it was
business.
like.
Nobody knows what that's like anymore, Martin.
We've all forgotten what that. Did that ever happen? Before. Was that real? So and then after that, I think you got stuck in Malta, did you not?
Yeah, I flew out to see my mum and dad, and they shut the airports, and so I couldn't get back. So I was stuck there for about 3 months.
It's not a bad place.
There are worse
to get
places
stuck,
to get stuck.
Yeah, it was lovely, and as you know, Dad sadly passed away a little while ago. So it was a blessing, really, to be stuck out there with him, have that time with him.
Yeah, sorry to hear that news as well. But
Thank you.
It's funny, isn't it, how those little blessings come along. I had a similar situation with my dad. They used to go on holiday every year to Spain, and I very rarely went. But I went 2016. This was I went out and spent a little bit of time with them when they were out there, and that was it. That was the last time they ever went because he was diagnosed ill later that summer, and by November he was gone. So it was funny. It is funny how you get those little little luxuries that you can get to appreciate. So
definitely,
yeah. In fact, so I know we're here to talk about Fearists, but very briefly, do you want to talk about the other project you're doing in relation to your dad, actually?
Yeah. So the other project was I've been made an ambassador for the trust. To Dad had IPF, and so the PF Trust, I did some stuff and just tagged them in it, and they said, "Would you like to be an ambassador and promote them?" And I had a song that I'd sort of written, and it was about Dad and about losing someone, and I said, "Well, I'd be happy to do this song and release it with all the proceeds going to your charity." And so that's what we're doing. So the song's called There, and we're going to release it through Blaggers Records and through the trust as well, the PF Trust, and then they get all the proceeds, and hopefully it goes to helping people who are suffering with the illness.
Fantastic. And that's coming out under your own name, right? That's coming out under
Ben Drake. Under the Ben Drake Collective, yeah, because I still had I've got it's violin, Liz playing violin, Kieran on drums, James on bass. So we've got the whole collective in.
Fantastic.
So yeah, it's under the collective, but yeah, it's an honour to be involved in doing something.
Brilliant. No, it's really great to be, like you said, supporting those people that support us the most as well. So yeah, it's great to be doing that. Well, good luck with that. We'll look out for that as well. Tell us about Fearists. This is new.
I was going to say the Fearists come about through lockdown because as obviously we couldn't meet up, and the collective was such a big band, and I couldn't utilize everyone, and I just continued writing songs. I had all these things coming together, and I thought there's just, as you know, if you don't record them while it's hot, you lose it, and they go. And I thought I've got to get them recorded somehow, and I thought maybe start a new band, and then it was nice because as I started to go down that route of a different style, I thought, well, this wouldn't suit the collective anyway, and it gave me freedom to explore. When you hear the song, like, it's this different sound. It wouldn't suit the collective, and it was nice. It was like a freedom.
Awesome. So how did you go about getting a new band together in lockdown? How did that actually, I have to say, it's a great time to form a new band. How do you actually, I want to say physically do that, but let's say practically do that?
Well, obviously, being a musician in the area, and I just know so many local musicians because we all play together. So you just message someone and say, hey, do you want to do this? And it was a new experience because we was doing it by online, so them sending stems of stuff, and then we'd mix that in, and so the process took a bit longer, but it was different, so it was a lot of fun to do.
Cool.
Brilliant
I love the
stuff.
track,
It's
I
fun.
must say, when I first heard it, it's a great wall of sound that comes through in the track, which I really liked.
Yeah. I was trying to nod to the 80s, kind of late 80s, early 90s. Someone said Depeche Mode. I couldn't hear that, but that kind of
our favorite band in the world.
Kind of angle, to try and do something. That era.
You may have just hit a hot spot there, Ben, I think.
You get one of these.
But I mean, it was Daft Punk was in there, with the robotic vocals and things like that. Again, that I couldn't do in the collective; it wouldn't suit it. But that was fun to try that kind of avenue of mixing your vocals a bit differently.
It's nice that you've did, like, thinking coincidentally that we were talking about Mourning. Brand new Mourning. I think it was going to Mourning, something good. I was going to Good Morning. Talking to brand new Mourning earlier on, similar thing. It's like, I've got work that I'm doing that doesn't fit here, but that doesn't mean that I can't do something with it. Interesting that coincidentally we've had the two of you on the same show, kind of thinking along similar lines.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I think especially in lockdown, you're being so much more creative because there's nothing else to do. So you're just, you've got all this stuff happening, and it's good to get it out there. I think once we open up and everyone comes out and is able to gig again, it's going to be quite interesting to see how much stuff is going to be out there.
Yeah.
Do you know what? The other thing, just that process of collaboration as well, because I know that's something obviously through the collective and through the new band as well. That's something you've never shied away from, and I think it's really interesting. Even that you're saying, well, I just reached out to the people that I knew and sort of got them involved in stuff, because it was quite. I think you made. Do you know Max from St. Clair? I think you must know. Do you know Max? Yeah, I was going to say because. It was a little. I thought it was quite interesting. I don't know if you saw a post that was on Facebook that he put out what was intended, I think, as a sort of sarcastic, ironic thing, saying, "I've got a music project thing coming up. I can't tell you much about it. I don't even know what it is really. But would you like to get involved? There's no money in it, and if you kind of want to do something, just let me know." Because he meant it as a sort of ironic gesture along the. You get these things all the time about what the hell is this?
Yeah, I did see that post.
But actually, the lovely thing was, loads of people went, "Yeah, I'd get involved."
Yeah.
And it was like, well, why was you doing that? It's because it's Max, because we know you. It's because if you kind of say, would you like to get involved in something? We're going to go, yeah, we kind of would. And he kind of meant it as a sort of, people say this without really much meat behind it. But if you do actually, if you are someone that you kind of know and trust, a lot of people will go, of course, man, I'll help you out. What do you need?
Yeah.
And that was that was lovely to see, actually. Do you know what I mean?
It was, yeah. Talking about Max, he did you see the cover he did of Was it Seven Nation Army? Did you see that?
No,
The White Stripes. And it was,
no.
It's one of them clips because you get a lot of videos and you watch it and you sort of watching. Yeah, it's okay. And I thought, this would be interesting to see his style doing that music, and it was incredible.
Is this the thing he did for the Orange Tree?
Might have
a video edit thing.
It might be. He said he started it last year.
Go and check that out.
I will have to check that out.
Yeah, do. Incredible. He's got sax going on and bass playing, drums. Just really, really good.
You remember we've had Sinclair on the show, Jules. Do you remember? We've had Max on before.
Yeah.
And again, it's that kind of collaboration process and people who know, and that kind of networking that I know you kind of connect with all the time over in South Africa.
Yeah.
And the same thing in this sort of local community. We had Luke James Williams on the show, who I think has worked
Big
with.
fan of.
Probably worked with Ben as well, I imagine. But all these people who know each other. Jake Griffiths from the Westview we've had on here as well. He's been working with Max. I'm sure he's worked, Ben, well, we're talking about having that conversation a year or so ago. Jake was in here doing that as well. So it's great that you build these communities around you and you can be really supportive. It's fantastic.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Love it. Right. Shall we have a listen to
Martin, we're having we've got something like happened to your mic there, Martin, but let's take a listen. Martin's got that weird mic sound again, but here we go. DiscovrTV New Music Mondays.
Big sound. Big sound.
Yeah. I love the vocal. It's so unusual and different. It's
got
like 80s mixed with Daft Punk.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, the start is like almost like The Cure. That was what I was aiming for with that riff. Mm-hmm. But it was funny because I showed it to a few people before I released it because I wasn't sure, so different to what I normally do. And a lot of people were saying, well, I sort of got half and half. Some people were saying, oh, I love them vocals, fantastic. Other people were going, that doesn't work. And you can't understand what you're saying, which is the reason for the lyric video. Because I thought, well, at least that way you can relate to what I'm saying because you can see the words. Because I think the song's important that you do understand the words because it's about what's going on with everyone at the minute, you know.
True stuff.
Brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And it's very relevant to the situation we're sitting in right now. I think you guys more in the UK than we've had to suffer in South Africa. You guys have been in the longest lockdown now. I mean, it's been since December, hasn't it?
Pretty much. Martin said,
you've been locked up, like literally locked up since December.
Yeah, can't remember what it was like just to be out.
Yeah, no, we've
just
at least
that
been able
idea
to go
of
out
you
and
know
party
when
a bit.
when you meet someone and you just go, hey man, how you doing? All that kind of weird.
I mean, we still got shows going on to a certain degree. I mean, look, we've lost a lot of our music venues. They're pretty much, there's hardly any left. We've got a show going on every Sunday called To Hell's and Back, where we feature live bands. And do you like it? From Hell's Kitchen to Hell's and Back.
Yeah. It's a good name.
So you
should say whoever came up with that was a genius.
I know, an absolute genius. And if you ever meet him, you'll love him. It's absolute genius. He came up with it.
So you guys are not under lockdown then? You can.
We are. We've been under lockdown level 3 until yesterday. We've now gone to lockdown level 1.
Right.
As of this morning, which means we can have gatherings of 100 people outside. 250 people outside, 100 people inside. But pretty much still, but South Africa, we tend to just do whatever we want. So, it's like, I don't know what it is. It's just like the problem is now, because we're going to lockdown level 1, most of South Africa are going to think it's time to party like it's 1969. And they're going to party like it's 1969. And then in 3 weeks' time, we'll be back at level 3 because nobody listened and nobody wore masks and everybody partied and everybody got coronavirus again. So, yeah. It's going to happen. And we unfortunately are not anywhere near to where you guys are on vaccines. So we're far way away from having a proper vaccine rollout. So, yeah, it's going to take us time. But, yeah, listen, I mean, at least we keep it going, trying to keep our industry alive, which has been a lot tougher for you guys in the UK. But hopefully by June the 21st, it can all open up again.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Well, I'm going to be there hopefully on June 21st. I'm planning on it.
I think, like you say, the problem is people are not going to listen because we're just being cooped up, and it's like you can't take much more of it,
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's like even if you look at the world of football, and everybody knows I'm a big football fan. I just can't watch football without fans.
It's not the same.
Like,
it's
can you
weird,
imagine when the fans are back? It's going to be chaos. And I mean, it's just
it's that thing. It's when you're out, you're out, aren't you? It's like it's hard to do half measures. To go like, we're only going to go out with a few people, or we're only going to out and have a meal, not a drink, or we're only going to it's really hard to do that sort of halfway in between. You're either if you're out, right?
Look, what does work is curfews. So we've got curfew till midnight now, and I think curfews are a really good idea and should stick around for at least the foreseeable future, because they do prevent people from going too large.
Yeah.
So you're going to go out and have a party, but if you're not home by 12, you're going to get locked up. So it's like I think curfews can work, and they have worked here locally. A lot of the clubs and pubs. So clubs are still closed, but pubs are open, and you can have live music in the pubs, and people get together and they drink, but they know at a certain time. Sorry, you got to leave. 11 o'clock, doors shut. You got to be home by 12. So that should hopefully just keep it a little bit of a lid in it. But yeah, I suppose we just wait and see. We've got to build up our industry again. Yeah. And but as Martin and I have said in the past, the one thing I have loved about lockdown is the music that's come out. Guys like yourself and other bands that are writing amazing songs in this time that possibly you may not have written if it hadn't have been for lockdown.
True.
I mean,
true.
Maybe a song like These Days wouldn't have come out because you would have been working a lot more with your collective.
Yeah.
You might not have got into this inspirational part, and we might have lost this. So I think that's for me is one good thing that has come out of this. Is the creativity of musicians has been unbelievable, and the amount of music I've discovered in the last year is phenomenal. And it's a year ago today, guys, literally a year ago today that the world started to go into lockdown.
That's crazy. And it's the adaptable, isn't it? We've adapted to these live streams, and people.
Yeah, doing this, Martin and I wouldn't have started the show if it hadn't been for the lockdown.
No, this was a lockdown inspiration because
yeah,
we were bored. Let's do something.
Well, but also I was going to say because there was still so much stuff coming out, like nobody stopped.
Yeah.
It wasn't, and that was the great thing. It was. I think there was an initial very short period when people were kind of thinking, can we release stuff? Shall we release stuff? And then very quickly, I think people said, well, yeah, because.
Let's do it.
We have to, because people want to hear it. So let's get it out there.
Yeah.
And that's been great. So what's the plan? The Fearists obviously come out of the lockdown scenario. You've got a track out. Is there a plan for more under that?
Yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday, just working on the track 2. I'm going to do it differently because with the collective, it was, I think we spoke about this before, where I release albums and EPs. I don't really do singles.
Yeah.
And that's not the way to do it. Everyone's into singles, but it's just what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
With the Fearists, I think I'm going to go down that route of doing singles, and maybe collaborating. I'd really love to collaborate with Quivering Lip because I just think them guys are amazing. So I've got in contact with them.
Cool. I think we can sort that out.
Yeah, definitely. So the Fearists is going to run alongside the collective, and I'll do both. So it's going to be exciting.
Massive.
Brilliant.
Love it. I'm loving that. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Awesome. So thanks so much for joining. I'll try that again. Thanks so much for joining us, Ben. I'm only drinking non-alcoholic beers, I swear. It's non-alcoholic. It's not real alcohol. It's 0. Devil's Peak Hero to 0.
I've got a non-alcoholic tea.
I've got an empty glass of water.
An empty glass of water. Thanks so much for joining us, Ben.
Guys,
Guys, follow the Fearist on the Fearist Band on all social media, or the Fearists on Instagram. Thanks for joining us.
I was going to say, actually, because I'm rubbish at doing this, but because I've just started the Fearist, the YouTube page has got 2 or 3 subscribers. I'm starting from scratch again. So if you could follow me on YouTube.
Cool. Is it Fearist or the Fearist Band? What's the
Fearist Band, it'd be the Fearists, I think.
The Fearists.
Yeah.
Cool. Check it out on YouTube, guys. Go and subscribe. We'll go and give it a like.
Thank you.
Share it on our social medias. Thanks very much, Jet Ben. Wow, I'm getting my words tongue-tied today. See you later.
I think you should change his name to Jet. See you later, Jet.
My stage name.
Cheers, man. Bye.
See you soon.
I'm getting all tongue-tied tonight. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm hungry.
Could be.
I haven't had dinner yet, and it's already 9:15 in South Africa. I've actually got my dinner in front of me on a plate, and it's all cold now.
Oh, no.
So
we
I'll
need
just
to,
pop it into the microwave.
Message to any artists watching us in future. Could someone come up with an epic 10-minute track so that we can play it and Julian can eat his dinner whilst we're on?
Yeah, because I only get to have dinner during the show.
Cheers, Ben.
And Hyde Away. Cheers, guys. I only get to eat during the show. I've either got to eat before the show, and I never land up eating in time before the show. In winter, I will, because then we eat earlier. But in summer, then in winter, our show goes earlier.
Yeah.
Yes, it goes to 7 o'clock.
Well, yeah, because you'll come back. You'll come back towards. No, wait a minute.
Which is the end of March, isn't it? Yes, it is.
End of March. Yeah.
3 weeks' time. We go up to 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I get used to that again.
That's right. Oh, yeah, because we moved towards you. That's what I was trying to say. That's how it works.
Yes, you move towards us.
Absolutely. So 6 o'clock will be the
Another
same
great
as
show.
5 o'clock. Yeah.
Great bands. Brand new Mourning, Hyde Away, The Year of Dogs. Year of Dogs.
Year of Dogs.
And the Fearists. I like it.
Isn't it awesome?
You know what we're going to play out with tonight, don't you, Martin?
And you get such a great variety of stuff. I've no idea. Did we mention it last week?
I think we did, didn't we? We said we would play out with it because the video came out on Friday.
Well,
didn't we?
Can't be upset about having another chance to listen, as far as I'm concerned.
Both of them. I mean, I'm loving the fact that all these videos for the band were obviously shot at the same time, but they just all got such a great feel to them, and that's what I love about it. And it's just great because we obviously know that you guys are unable to make music videos in this time, in terms of lockdown. So it's just great that bands are still finding ways to improvise and bring out music videos in the time, even though it may be stuff that was shot like 6 months ago, but it still looks good.
or getting creative. There are all sorts of amazing creativity that bands have put together, like Zoom videos and choreographed dance videos and lyric videos and animated videos, and just smart people.
Absolutely. I'm still trying to. We've got our single out in 2 weeks, and I still haven't done the video.
I was
Just
getting
can't
getting chased down the other day by Ravi. Ravi Amrath was saying.
How's Ravi?
He was saying, why is Jules' track not out yet? He said it was going to drop on the 14th of February.
Yeah, we delayed. So we delayed by a month.
But he's after it. You've got someone who's waiting to hear it.
Oh, brilliant. I just got to get a video, and I can't find the time. I think, as I told you, we were working, we shot our first Tiny Desk in South Africa a week and a half ago, and the video edit took us like over a week.
So that was a big project.
Yeah, that was a big project, and I'm into another shoot tomorrow, another shoot on Thursday. So I was like trying to find, and then Sunday we've got the show to Hells and Back. Did you watch this week's show, by the way?
I did not.
Wow. If you get a chance, go and check it out again. Andre Creel. This guy can play guitar like there's no tomorrow.
I will check
blues, rock and roll blues like you haven't heard. It's just unbelievable. And he had some guests on as well. It was just a phenomenal show. And this weekend, and this weekend show, I actually have the guy on next week on our show, Mourning. Wow, what a voice, what a track. He's performing live this week on to Hells and Back on Sunday at 3 p.m., which is 1 p.m. UK time. Check it out. It's really worth it. This guy is a phenomenal talent. He kind of mixes urban village with simple stories.
Nice.
You can picture the two.
Yep.
It's traditional folk with a bit of soul. It's amazing. So I think he's a young man that we're going to see a lot of in the South African music industry and hopefully on the global scene. Mourning, so I'm really excited to have him on the show next week. He'll be joining us to chat about his new single. He had his album launch this last Sunday. So I had already booked this week's show, so I couldn't bring him on today. So he'll definitely be joining us next week. And I think we've got next week. Oh, we've got the Amblers.
Nice.
Ooh, remember the Amblers?
No.
We shot them at that Smoking Kills venue. I'm pretty sure we've had them on twice actually. So yeah, I'm very excited to be having them. I think it's next week. Yeah, it is next week. So they'll be on. Who you got next week, Martin?
Not 100% confirmed. We've got Elliot Porter on next week, who we did have on in the summer last year. When
What's happened to Max?
Max is busy working on new music.
Can't wait to hear some new stuff from Max. Certain guys that I just cannot get out of my system from last year that I just keep wanting to hear more music from, and he's one of them.
Yeah, I think there'll be new stuff. Also, I'll tell you what will be interesting as well is the other two boys who were playing with Max, who have gone and formed their own band called Dog Food, I think it's called.
Should we get them food. Year of Dogs, Dog Food,
Year of Dogs and Dog
Cat
Food
Power.
On the same show.
Cat Power.
What a show. What a show that would be.
That would be an epic show. I think that would be an absolute brilliant one. We have to do that.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing what those guys have been up to because that'll be cool stuff.
We're back on Thursday.
We'll be back on Thursday with the WTF show.
For 2.5 hours of chaos.
Oh, we're already planning 2.5 hours, are we? Okay.
Well, that's what it was last time. So
yeah,
we only managed to play like a quarter of our actual sets.
We only stopped because you needed to go to bed. I think it was a curfew. I think you had to stop.
Yeah, my curfew's midnight now, so I don't even have to worry about curfew anymore. Although I do this show from my house, and I can't wait because at the end of the month I'm going to be doing it in my new studio.
Nice.
Studio, which I'm so excited about. The one I showed you. Yeah, check it. There it is. She's coming together. She's coming together. Through that door there is where I am right now. And then we're going to be breaking out that wall over there. You see that wall there where the window is? That's going to be breaking out. That's where the old studio was going to be coming through into the new studio.
Beautiful.
Can't wait.
Beautiful.
Can't wait. And the show will be live from there. Yay. And that's us. It's 9:20 already.
Yep.
We have this tendency to go on, don't we?
Yep.
All right, Martin. I'll see you on Thursday. Yep.
Look forward to it.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Take care, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.